The ex-cop accused of being the notorious Golden State Killer made his first court appearance today. Joseph DeAngelo, now 72, is suspected in at least a dozen murders, more than 50 rapes, and more than 100 break-ins going back to the 1970s. John Blackstone has more.
Handcuffed to a wheelchair, Joseph DeAngelo was arraigned on charges for 2 murders in 1978. He was barely audible answering the judge. Investigators found DeAngelo using DNA from crime scenes decades ago, which they submitted to a publicly shared genealogy website called GEDmatch. Cold case investigator Paul Holes.
We were able to do this without seeking the legal authority in terms of getting the federal grand jury subpoena or the search warrant that we would need if we wanted to search the other types of genealogy sites.
GEDmatch users submit DNA profiles they buy from sites like Ancestry.com and 23andMe. They plug their data for free into GEDmatch, searching for distant relatives. Within days, investigators found distant cousins of the suspected Golden State Killer.
We literally went back to the great-great-great-grandfather with individuals that were born in the early part of the 1800s.
It took 4 months to identify DeAngelo as a likely suspect, but to prove it, investigators followed him to collect his DNA from something he threw away. District Attorney Anne-Marie Schubert.
It could be he left a tissue. It could be that he, put his hands on a door handle, but it was what I call abandoned DNA.
That abandoned DNA solved a 44-year-old mystery in 4 months, but also raises concerns about the privacy of DNA collection.
Isn't it almost certain that a defense attorney is going to call this an illegal search?
We would expect that. We anticipate it. We're fully prepared to deal with that through the court process.
GEDmatch says law enforcement never approached them. In a statement, GEDmatch tells users, if you are concerned about non-genealogical uses of your DNA, you should not upload your DNA to the database. Jeff?
Remarkable investigation, John Blackstone. Thank you.